I usually get asked, don't you get exhausted? Don't you get tired? How are you able to run a business as you work a full-time job? Well, I'd like to tell you that it's actually possible to perform your best at your full-time job and at your business. You just have to learn some tricks and tips on how to do that. On this channel, I share videos about fashion, entrepreneurship, and how to juggle all this with a full-time job. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hilda Gloria, but you can always call me Hilda Glosh. In this video today, I would like to give you some tips and tricks on how to balance and perform your best at both your full-time job and your business at the same time. I would like to use my experience. I have been working full-time and running a business for 4 years now. I started my business 5 years ago and I started working full-time 4 years ago, and initially it was very difficult. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to balance. I almost gave up on my business because my full-time job at the time was paying more than my business and I didn't know what to do. It was quite challenging, but when I learned these tips and tricks, then I learned to juggle the two and actually perform my best at them at the same time. The first tip is separate the two and draw a clear line between them. Now, in my experience, my full-time job is completely unrelated to my business and I cannot actually perform both of them simultaneously or in the same space because they deal with completely different things, and I need to be physically present, psychologically, mentally also, in my workplace for 8 full hours, Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So there's no way I can actually think about my business when I'm there because I put the stakeholders at risk if I do that. And it's not allowed. It's also a way of respecting my responsibilities as an employee in that organization and actually performing my best and delivering in the company, because that is why I was hired, and of course I would like to keep the job. I would like to get a promotion. I would like to perform my best at that job. So me giving it priority during its time and knowing that when I'm there it is only about my job, and then finding time for my business and totally concentrating on it when I'm there also helps me a lot. That is the first tip and it has worked great. My second tip is dedicate time for each one of them. Dedicate time. Now, in my experience, my day job has got Monday to Friday from 8 to 4 p.m. and then my business has got 2 hours before my day begins at my full-time job, and it has also got my break time. It has got all my evenings when I get back home after 4 p.m. and then it has got all my weekends. So during these times I'm not thinking about my day job. I am basically concentrating on these and making sure that I have everything done that I'm required to do for the week during those times. My next tip is to plan and be organized. Now, it can be overwhelming, especially when you get busy at your day job and also you get busy with your business, or when the business starts to pick up, or when it starts to require more attention from you. And especially when you don't have a team to work with you, it becomes overwhelming. So planning and being organized really help. I usually make plans for the whole month and then break them down into weekly plans and then break them down into daily plans, especially for my business, because I need to allocate the time really well as I spend less time there compared to my full-time job. And yet I have equally as much work to do there as I do at my full-time job. So what I do is I plan all the activities that I have to do during the week that I'm required to do and allocate a certain time when I should concentrate on them, and that has really helped. And it also helps in my day job. If you don't have a plan to do things, you end up spending the day concentrating on activities that actually didn't need much of your time or didn't need much of your concentration. So yes, do have a plan. Have your tasks written down, when you are supposed to do them, how you're supposed to do them, what goals you have for these tasks. For example, I have tasks like taking stock, checking the quality, for example, of the stock, sourcing new products in my business, and I do have monitoring of the business and making sure that the team is on track and everything is okay and I'm in sync with them. And I have to make sure that I find time to actually pay attention to these tasks, because as I mentioned, they might seem light, but they can take the whole day. Most of them can take the whole day. And do I have the whole day? Yes, I do have a Saturday, but I have like a million things to do on Saturday, including taking photos, including editing them, videos, editing them. It takes a lot of time. So if you don't have anything planned, it gets too much and you end up not doing what you are required to do. My next tip is one of the most important, actually one of the crucial tips if you would like to keep your full-time job and your business. One of the challenges that I usually have is I never have enough time. Sometimes I wonder if 24 hours are enough in a day or that I need more hours a day, but we need to use this time wisely. And how do we use it wisely? By managing it well. There are time management hacks like scheduling. For example, if I have a few, I call them small tasks, that do not really need me to be there physically or do not need that much concentration for them to happen, I do schedule them. For example, posting all the Facebook posts and Instagram posts of the bags business. I do that on Sunday, one Sunday evening for about an hour, and I'm done with all the posts. So during the week, all I have to do is to go there to engage with the customers, see if there are any messages, see if there's any complaints, see if there's any questions, and also go to the site to make sure that everything is okay. You might have small tasks, for example, answering emails. That is a small task in my opinion. So I do have auto responses, for example, through my inbox for the email. I do have a message that says, yes, I've received your email. I'm going to look at it shortly, and then respond to you within the next 24 hours. And when I go there, I make sure that I do actually respond. People actually get a response and know that they are being attended to. It helps you save time and concentrate on what I call big tasks. Tasks that actually need you to personally be there, need a lot of concentration, need a lot of input from you, especially mentally, decision-wise. This is mainly for the ladies. Preparing your outfits in advance really helps. It used to take me minimum 1 hour to actually get the outfit of the day in the past before I actually learned this tip. And I used to get frustrated because I used to wake up an hour earlier. I used to waste a lot of time, wasting 1 full hour. I wish I had 1 extra hour right now, but I used to spend 1 hour looking for outfits. I've got a rack where I prepare my weekly outfits. This saves me a lot of time. I prepare them on Sunday evening, and then during the week I just pull out one by one. Since I have the weekly schedule, I have the plan, I know what I can wear if I have any meetings, if I have anything special. Next is working smart. The world right now is tending towards a digital era. Do not get stuck with old techniques. You need to upgrade and make use of technology. You don't need to physically meet. Make use of so many meeting platforms. You can meet on Zoom, you can meet on Skype, you can meet on WhatsApp. It actually can hold up to 4 people per chat, and it's unlimited time. You can meet on Google Teams, you can meet on Microsoft Teams, you can meet on so many platforms, so you don't get to waste, first of all, the time, the transportation, the money that you would have spent if you had drank maybe coffee or a drink at the location. You do not have to waste all that. Working smart really helps you save time and save money. For example, for my business, I do have a team of people that do not live in Milan. We use Dropbox, which is integrated with Microsoft 365. You guys need to check that out. It is not sponsored. I'm just saying it because it works really well for my business. Now, what we do on there, it is like a virtual workspace. We are able to work on the same project at the same time. we literally can see all the updates in real time. If I shipped some stuff, for example, to a certain destination and a client is wondering where the things are, didn't receive the email for the tracking number, one of my colleagues can literally just get into the system, our working space, our office, our virtual office, and then check the documents, and we'll be able to provide the tracking number without having to wait for me to, respond to the emails if I'm busy at my day job. All the projects, all the plans, everything is there. So we don't need to email each other the documents, or we don't need to email each other about the progress of any project, because we can all see it in one place. And I think that is amazing, and can be accessed by everyone. And we also meet in the same space, so it saves us a lot of time. We don't pay for physical office space. Working smart, guys. Sometimes we waste a lot of energy. A lot of time. We spend so many hours doing something that if we had actually just incorporated technology, it would have been done in just a second. So those are my tips and tricks to help you perform your best at your full-time job and at your business. If you have any more tips, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, do subscribe, and share the video with your friends. See you in the next video. Bye!